All right, cool, man. So yeah, today, man, I appreciate you putting me on your call today, Steve, so we could talk about business, man, and see what we could do as far as encouraging and enlightening and liberating the other minds of young entrepreneurs. Those that's already in the game, and those who really want to contribute. They can always come back and leave some comments or connect with us so that we can get them on the call and they can share some insight as well.
Right.
So I guess you know what I mean. From the whole perspective of being an entrepreneur, man, there's so many different avenues a person could take. But you got to do your homework. You know what I mean before you even start stepping out there. Cause I know, like yourself, man. I know you don't try a little bit of this, a little bit of that, but you've been in the game for a minute as a barber. So maybe you could tell me a little bit about how you got started as a barber. You know what I mean? And then like what did you learn from that beginning that kept you in business? What you been in business? What, 12 years, 10 years,
Yeah, not 13.
13 years? So like you've been in the game for a long time. So maybe you can kind of enlighten me a little bit about that, bro.
Right. Well, first off, I got the game from Mr. Joe, and I just patterned my whole business plan frame was from Mr. Joe. You know what I mean? Yeah, that old school. He closed every Wednesday. I don't do that, but you know what I mean. Majority of my whole business game is patterned after him. You know what I mean? He pretty much gave a nigga the game. You know what I mean? He used to tell us sometimes that what's the saying? Teach a man to fish, and he'll fish for a man and he'll eat for a day, but teaching the fish he'll eat for a lifetime. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like that. You know what I mean? He gave everybody the chessboard. You just had to play it, play it and observe and see what he was doing and just follow his footsteps.
Right. Right. Right.
Main thing though, what I saw in what he was doing is that he never got outside of his means as far as like taking on too much. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
The whole time I was out, where I would shoot the shot they remodeled, but like, I'm talking about just the flow. You know what I mean? Got touched up a little bit. You know what I mean? And he owned it, really, and he wasn't doing all that heavy renovating and putting a lot of money where it should have been going at a time when things were happening. Cause we all were down there unlicensed. A lot of us was at one time.
Right.
Right. You know what I'm saying? That allowed him to have for when fans came through or came down on us. That allowed him to have money for that. You know what I'm saying? And he just wasn't spending unifying the business and allowed the business to keep thriving. You know. But that was the main thing I was always thinking about. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes, they say in business if you think small, you know what I'm saying, money gonna be small, but sometimes it's a big thing to do. You know what I mean? If you ain't for sure, you know what I'm saying, when you stepping out here that you gonna have the kind of clientele that you want to have a large business like everybody want, you know. Sometimes it ain't about having the biggest business. It's about having a good business. You know what I'm saying? Some steady money coming in. You know what I mean? For the size business you got, you can't overdo it. You know what I'm saying? You got too much inventory, or you know what I'm saying? You'll be sitting on that shit. You know what I'm saying? You got too many barbers. You gonna have niggas that sitting in their chair waiting on. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I just,
So,
it's
so
a
and that's a valid point though. Like when you're talking about like I'm saying inventory control and making sure you got enough barbers or not, have a consistent clientele so that you can have a steady stream of cash flow to support your business. Because
yeah,
also out of that business, you gotta support yourself or your family too out of that money that's being made.
yeah.
Plus take care of your overhead, supplies.
I think that saying about you can't make money in business, or you shouldn't expect to make money in your business within the first year. I think that's a lie, man. If you don't, you're gonna be out of business within the year, within that same year.
Hmm. Hmm.
Who is thinking on them terms that you're not gonna make no money out of your business? I mean, you know what I'm saying, that you can take out of and eat out of. You know what I mean? That's crazy, man. Not to even think. I mean, you know what I mean? To even think that. I understand where they're coming from with that, but the name of it, you can't do that in business, or you're gonna be out the door.
Yeah. Yeah.
in the next 5 years, I'll be able to take me my own salary out. Man, you crazy? I mean,
Yeah.
you
Yeah.
know what I mean? The move is to make money. Spend less to make more capital as possible. You want more income and then going out. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you're right about that. Now it's how much money you keep, not how much money you spending.
Right,
You know, you can that expense side of your financial report going
right,
look at it, you're gonna be like, dang man, that's where all my money went. You
right.
know,
And
and
then you have a business where you gotta where what you do is your overhead is too much. You know what I'm saying? Or what you do, you can't charge enough for what you do to make the money because what you doing costs too much.
mhm, mhm,
You know,
mhm,
trying to keep the prices to normal. You know what I'm saying? Not normal to the standard person. You know what I'm saying? It's pocket, but you doing a business that not even middle class motherfuckers can really handle on a weekly basis. If it was up to him, or you need these people to come and fuck with you weekly. You know what I'm saying? See, people don't even think about that and being like, damn, how many times these people gonna be able to come and do this shit with me every month? Do I
yeah,
got a business that can sustain? You know what I'm saying? Is it repetitive? Do I have a business that is gonna have repetitive, clientele coming in, or is it just gonna be some flyby once a month? You know what I mean? Because I'm so
mhm,
exclusive, my price is so high that
mhm,
I can't even get it to the average person.
right, yeah, and that's something to really consider too, Steve, because like even with my personal business, you know what I mean, like the products that I have is like it's not what you're gonna go into Walmart, Publix. You're not gonna go in those stores and purchase what I got. You know
Yep.
what I mean? So one thing I had to do is do my research and know who my clientele was. And so that's key in knowing who's gonna be your potential customer. And so and putting my products in I guess would say location, so that my potential customers can access my products. So like let's just say, okay, when you thought about getting your barbershop, you say, okay, I'm gonna look around town and get me a building. Like you had several options, but what made you choose right there, Jackson Street?
Right. That's what they say in business. Location, location, location. I didn't necessarily, I came front. I love my people, but I didn't want to be in the hood. And I wanted to be close enough, but not directly in the hood. You know what I'm saying? I wanted to be close enough where my people could walk to me, walk up still, but me not be smack dab in the hood to where I got to be, you know, with the normal barber shop shenanigans, niggas standing in front of the shop and niggas singing not, you know what I mean? So I'm in an area where that can't even go down. You know what I'm saying? So that's one reason why I chose. Well, man, I didn't want to get too far away from my people, but I didn't want to be right smack dab in there with them. The rent was good over there in certain spots. I could have landed, but me personally, I wanted to get away from it. I already had did it, and I saw when I first started where we were at the cab line, there was some, in them days, man, I just was able to see some things that I didn't want to have go on in my spot. You know what I mean? I feel like I'm riding enough as it is, so you know what I mean. I don't need no added help. It's just that location thing is something else, man. And with a business too, just like a lot of us, like people be like, man, why you want to pinch your windows? I was like, man, you crazy? Like I want it to feel warm and inviting. You know what I mean? I don't want them to, when you ride by and you got the children and they be like, damn, I want to get my haircut over there. But your mama like, oh, you know what I'm saying? They got the windows black out. What they be doing in there? You know what I mean?
Right.
But it's a small thing like that can, what I'm saying, that can make or break your business. You know what I'm saying? With the location, the way your business look from the outside. If it's
Right.
like,
Yeah.
they feel like I can't just walk in there because I got four niggas standing in front of the door. You know what I mean? Won't let me in, or they act like they don't see me when I'm coming up. You know, and stuff like that can affect your business. But my main thing is I want to be right there and still in walking distance of my people because the walk up money is always gonna be is some of the best money ever because you can't call it. It come from anywhere. It come anytime.
Mhm.
You know what I'm
Mhm.
saying? A lot of people that even when they drive and they want to, if they don't want to feel like parking, parallel parking, you dead.
Mhm.
I mean,
Mhm.
so it's like walk up or ride by, so same thing. Pedestrian money is some good fucking money.
Right. Right. Right.
Out of your element, you know what I'm saying? You get to where you can with that money, because I mean, when it's just straight car money, you know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? You got to have a different type of clientele.
Mhm. Mhm.
Because don't you know what I'm saying? You raise the bar.
Right.
I hate to say it, but most of your pedestrian type of money is gonna come from the black neighborhood. That's the kind of money we get. That's
Mhm.
why certain stores, when they wake up in the morning, they already be at that bitch. You know what I'm saying? For the people to get there.
Right. Exactly.
Because you in that type of environment where, you know, that's the kind of mentality we have, and we and I'm gonna just say that as black people, we the number one consumer. So hey, that's what you gonna get when you dealing with us. Your clothing store gonna boom, your barber shop gonna boom, your liquor store gonna boom. You know what I mean? Cause that's just how we do. We gonna call. It may not seem like we support each other, but we do. And
Mhm.
as a whole, and how like versus like see the demand, like when I was looking at my partner clothing shop, for example. Shouts out to my dog. You know who you is at home, right? But I got to see too that I was like, man, like we the ones that go out like during the week. Like you have a clothing store, like even a department store. You know what I mean? They ain't doing much business like a hood. You know what I'm saying? During the week.
Right.
Come Wednesday, it's some karaoke going down hump day. You know what I mean? We already doing.
Mhm.
Ain't going down on the weekend. So I got to see that, man. Different demographics for a lot of different businesses, man. People that's what we got to start doing as black people. We got to look at what we getting into and what we offering to the public. You know what I'm saying? Your product or service, that's gonna be another one thing too. If you ain't no hot commodity, that's just like, even though they ain't black, I'm looking at this shop down the street from us. You know what I'm saying? And, they they call no name. They say a yarn though, and they came with a petition about the parking. You know what I'm saying? And I'm looking at it. I signed it. You know what I'm saying? Because I knew they were trying to be positive. I know it wasn't going too much to go nowhere anyway.
Mhm.
I ain't gonna park in the bank anyway. But
Right.
uh, they came with a petition about the parking, and I'm sitting there looking like, who do you think is coming to buy yarn all the time? I mean, I don't, you know what I mean? It's just crazy that you even be thinking like that. The parking that you missing business because the people ain't coming in your store. They ain't coming in there because they're not buying fucking yarn.
Not at all.
Fuck. I mean, what they making with yarn? I mean, you know what I mean? The fucking they did. This ain't did. You know what I mean? But it's crazy. They would even think that shit. Then I had wanted to tell them motherfuckers too, like, you want bitches to park their cars in the back. The owners of, I mean, you know what I'm saying, or the proprietors of these businesses to park in the back so that
Right.
so they have more space. I'm like, you must don't understand your demographics. If you park your fucking car in front of this motherfucker, sometimes some people might be like, oh, it's somebody in there. They in there.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? For where we at, we in a smaller town, in a smaller city. Sometimes when people see your vehicle, you know what I mean? They know.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
She was trying. I mean, it's a double-edged sword with it, but at the same time, I was saying that to say this: you got to have a product that the people want,
That they want. Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah. Yeah.
that they need.
What made you go into haircutting though?
Uh, Plain and simple, a bird in the hand beat two in the bush. Shit, I had already was doing it, and you know what I mean. Every time I tried to work, that shit wasn't ever paying. But even with $2 a head type of shit, I was like, damn. I be making more money than this. You know what I'm saying?
Right, right. You start calculating them hours. You like, damn, I don't make work all the hours for the little old check.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
then I cut these heads, man. I can make 2 checks in one day.
Yeah, man, just used to sit back, used to look at Mr. Joe, them, man, they be in there kicking it, dog. You know, I mean, not kicking it like niggas smoking, you know, and doing kicking it like that, but I'm just saying, just he got tigers on and he chilling, man. You know, he having man conversations. They back there having a little drink every now and then. You know, kicking the ball and all that. Damn, that's what this get. If I could get me this many chairs up under me, I'm, you know what I mean. And it was just inspiring to know that you could to be somewhere that you know that damn it's a black, you know what I'm saying, I can do this, I can have my own shit.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes I think that is what people, you know, might need to see or be around maybe sometimes, you know, somebody that got their own shit. And I think that's what keep our business, our black barbershops and beauty salons going, cause it is something that's obtainable that
Yeah.
people can obtain. I mean, you still gotta go to school and all that, you know,
Yeah.
but you
I mean,
still
and that is the key right there. Steve. Like you said, man, you got to go to school. Whether you get somebody to mentor you who done been through the ringer and understand and know the ropes, or you actually go to a college or university, or you go to a technical school to you know what I'm saying, to get some type of understanding about what you're getting into. Because see, one thing that we did not get when we was going through school, like middle school, high school, we don't know anything about entrepreneurship. We don't know anything about finances and you know how to maintain and live once we get out of our parents' home. You know, so then let alone you talking about starting a business. You know, that's a lot of stuff you got to figure out, especially when you come from a home where your parents work. You know, so if you come from a line of entrepreneurs, you're kind of born into that. You know, so coming up as a person who got that you know that I want to do my own thing, but I don't know what to do. You know, it's gonna take a whole lot of soul searching and figuring out what you good at, especially if you don't know what your talent is. You know, a lot of people they be like, man, I don't know what I could do, but I know I want to do my own thing. What you got to say about that, bro?
yeah, that I want to touch on what you were saying about where it started from, and like in school, like with it. Instead of home, in that cooking shit, we should have just been in economics, doing checks and balances and shit, and learning how to, you know, do business. But like you were saying too, you know, by us not never being, always being taught to get out and get a job, you know, it was hard for you to ever even think about having a small. See, I think that's another thing too. When people, as black people, we think that when we talking business or having your own business, we thinking franchise type. You know what I'm saying? Which is which is so far fetched and so far away from what, you know what I'm saying. That's why people don't, you know, want to work for people. They be like, man, I can't never have nothing like this. But you can still have a business, a good business, and make twice as much as what you making on that clock.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? But we don't. I think that's one thing that we got to get the mind frame of saying we got to just categorize it as small business. You know what I'm saying?
Right,
If
right.
once you start saying business, people go, you know, oh man, he talking there, I can't do that, man. They go, no, I'm talking $2,000-3,000 maybe. You know what I'm saying? To get up and start enrolling.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty
Mm-hmm.
much thing. You know what I mean? That you look at, you no more than $5,000, you ought to be set up and rolling.
Oh yeah, man. Anybody with that kind of capital, man, like you got enough to get. Well, depending on what you're doing, you
Right.
know, you know,
And,
you're doing some, you're doing something that's that can kind of keep your expenses down and stuff like that. $9,000, you in the game. You in the game, man. You on. Matter of fact, I'm gonna tell you for myself. You know, I started Biomineral Plus Water with literally roughly between $400 and $500.
see what I'm saying?
You know what I mean? And all that $400-500 went straight to get my business license, get my permits, get my sales and use tax, which that was free, but through the whole process of getting everything, getting some little basic graphics and
Right.
paying for my internet, you know what I mean? Like all that was just like that's all the money I had to kick off. Like straight up, that was it. You know what I mean? So, and it came from just researching and like, okay, how can I make this work? So selling 1 or 2 bottles and, finding people who believe in the mission.
Right.
You
See,
know what I'm saying? You gotta, but I did my research on it and I understood 50,000 bottles of water are being sold every minute. So
ooh,
that tells me right there that
Zamar
there's
is
a demand for it.
huge for me in this game.
That just like people like myself and you who need a haircut. You know what
Yep.
I mean? People need water to survive. You need a haircut in order for you to live. So
Right. You
right,
go look, fuck Bushy.
you know what I mean? So you already know that's the kind of business that's not no type of technology is going to be able to take that away.
Right.
You know what I mean? So people who like working at Walmart as like cashiers and stuff like that, like your job is expendable. You
Right.
can't be replaced. Be replaced.
Yeah.
Soon. It's coming. Amazon.com. Yeah. AmazonGo.com. Read about it. She coming. She taking all your jobs.
Walk out, check out shit.
Huh?
And walk out. That self checkout shit.
Self checkout. They getting you prepared for it. And people don't realize it. I just got a letter today from Comcast Xfinity telling me that you can no longer pay your bills to the sales representative online. You know
What?
what I mean? Over the phone. You can't call nobody over the phone and make a payment. So what does that tell you? That tells you that they finna cut a lot of jobs.
That,
Make all payments online or mail in, your payment.
shit, that's crazy, man.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So your jobs are about to get wiped away. Like, people like doctors. Matter of fact, my wife was just showing me the other day about on I forgot it's Carnival Cruise, but they got robots making your drinks as bartenders.
Oh shit.
On look up the new cruise lines for Carnival. I think it was Carnival, but they got robots as bartenders making drinks.
That's crazy.
You see, so the technology is there, man. So what are you gonna do? We need more businesses, and we need black businesses. We need to be able to have more different businesses. Don't just because you see Steve open up a barbershop or you see, me open up, do my own water thing. Don't go open up another barbershop and do what he doing. You know what I mean? Add value too, so that you
Alright.
know we can circulate this thing. Otherwise, we just creating a lot of competition amongst each other.
Man, they got a commercial that come on in Thomasville, my nigga. Shit is so crazy about the commercial. I'm gonna have to try to get it. It's about like how the money circulates in Thomasville,
Okay.
how it goes around, like basically saying the same thing that they were saying on Hidden Colors about, you know what I'm saying, putting the money back in circulate, you know what I'm saying, in the black community and not letting it get out
Right.
as a community, as Thomasville as a whole, so to say. You
Mhm.
know, but you know who they were talking about. You know what I'm saying? They ain't talking about them anyway. You know what I mean? But
Yeah. You see, you gotta look at the dynamics of it. Look at our whole economic system. Our whole system as a black culture. We went from a culture to a community to a neighborhood to a hood.
right,
See how I keep breaking it broke all the way down to just it ain't even neighborhood no more. It's just hood. Because back in our day when we were growing up, Steve, we had a neighborhood because
right,
our neighborhood you can walk down the street and do something, and the neighbor gonna call mom and tell mom before you even get to the house, you know what you done did. That
right.
that was a neighborhood.
I was telling somebody the other day, man, that one time my neighbors had asked for some sugar and shit. And
Right. Yeah.
you know, back in the day, you know, folks would give you, give you a little sugar and shit. When
Hmm.
motherfucker asked me for the sugar, man, I went on and gave that motherfucker the whole fucking bag.
Don't come back.
Right. You know what I'm saying? Right. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Oh, I see, like neighbors, it ain't like that no more.
Nah, I ain't like that, man.
It definitely no never come and ask for no. no water, no electricity.
Oh man, yeah, yeah. You know, and that's the thing, man. So right now, like I'm seeing a lot of like because of like Freddie Gray and those guys out there in Ferguson and Sandra Bland and all these different people who've been killed by government officials or whatever. Even though they've been killed by government officials, I mean, we killing each other every day in the hood and nobody's saying nothing about it. You know, but I'm not gonna go there with it today. But what I'm saying here is this: is that those few scenarios allow people to become more conscious in a sense. It raised an awareness for people to start tapping in more. Even though people were already tapped in and doing it, but it was just like a boost. It was like, I mean, it's like a burst of consciousness. People who were like, you know what, I'm tired of the system. I'm tired of this. I'm gonna create my own business. I'm not working for you. I'm not finna slave for nobody. I'm finna make my own money. But that's good. People doing that, but it's a science behind that. We see a lot of businesses that start up and then they fall because you don't know these few basic things. And that one of those things is a supply and a demand.
Right. I wanted to touch on this too, man. About I know a lot of people like down there where I'm at, man. I'm like, I'm downtown Thomasville. I ain't on Main Street, but I'm downtown Thomasville, so to say, aka the bottom.
The
Uh,
bottom.
but I've noticed a lot of businesses that go out of business, man. I think that they spend too much money renovating versus sprucing up the building
Mm.
that you don't own.
Oh, that you don't own.
Right. Let me say that again. I think that people in business are spending too much money renovating the building instead of sprucing up the building that you do not own, that you rent or lease year to year or month to month. It's not yours. But why would you go and say, let's just say, why would you go and say spend $20,000 renovating this person's building versus maybe just say $5,000, sprucing it up, making it look nice as possible without going all the way in renovating someone else's building that is not yours. That when you get ready to leave, you can't take the light fixture, you can't take the flooring, you can't do anything. All that money that you spend on the inside of that building, that's his. That's that owner. You know what I'm saying? I think a lot of people have gone out backwards doing that, man.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I mean, you want it to look nice, and you know what I'm saying. You want that thing to be looking like something in the mall, But you got to crawl before you walk. I always know that, man. It's levels, man. And we get out. I mean, you know what I'm saying. In the startup business, that's what people forget to say too. In a startup business, you know what I'm saying. That's something that you don't need to do. You're already going in the hole trying to get into this. You know, pay the first and last month rent, then turn around and spend another 20,000. It's big time amount of money because it's gonna cost you to fix up one real nice and get
Mm-hmm.
out. You know what I mean?
Right. And
So,
see that's one thing I was looking at. I say, you know what? I'm a home based business. Although I do have a office,
right,
it's a home based business. So it kind of helps me with writing off taxes per square footage and all that kind of good stuff. So, I can still write off like gas and traveling, eating, food expenses and things like that, internet, cell phone bill, so you still get the benefits, but I already know that it's coming to a point where I'm gonna need a like a real office. But if I do that, it's gonna affect, my profit margin because now I have an overhead.
right,
You see, and so do I really want to foot that bill? Because right now, anything that I find, especially here in the city, that has like a back end dock for like a semi truck to come drop off product. I mean, dude, I'm talking. I
yes,
mean, you already at $900, and that's just for like a little tiny space, and all you got is really warehouse. You're paying $900 for like a little small warehouse, and they got a little office that you got to still pay for. electricity. You still got to pay for water. You still got to pay for your internet, and then you still got to pay for your inventory. You know what I mean? So that's like $900 on top. So really, I'm gonna go almost into the negative
Right. Just trying to get a storefront.
just to have a storefront. So do I sacrifice my profit margin for a storefront just to look
Thing.
good?
That's the so-called thing to do. You need to get a store.
Nah, nah, not doing it.
Oh,
Not doing it, man. You know,
oh,
that's just like Uber. Uber was the number one company with that has, as far as logistics,
oh,
Uber uh superseded Walmart.
damn.
You know, because you talking about when you talk about logistics, you're talking about, from, product sales and all this kind of stuff, you know what I mean, to picking up the person and, what have you. Oh, hey, hold on 1 second. Get this call real quick.
All right.
Hello, this is Maya.